Hello, my ginger loves. Welcome to Tea Time with Joss. I am your co-host, Joss. Remember that I am not for everyone, and neither is this reading, so take what's yours, don't steal what's not. I hope everyone has been well. I hope you all have been... See how it tried to get me? Okay, hold on, y'all. Ooh, it must be something juicy gonna come out. Anywho, I hope everybody's been well. I hope that you all took advantage of this new moon we just had. Ooh, hold on. I hope you all took advantage of the new moon that we just had. Did your manifestations, called in your partnerships, helped to release some things that may have been blocking your throat chakra. I think the new moon was in Gemini, which is about communication, as well as partnership. You know, them twins. Got any two-faced people out of your life? Just did the stuff that needed to be done. Maybe doing some burning rituals so that you could remove energies that weren't necessary. Letting them go in love and light, or letting it go in love and light, however it may be. But anyway, yeah. Whew. It's been a long week, y'all. With my parents, with me, doctor's appointments, and all kinds of things. So that's why it took me a while to come back on, but I woke up extremely early today, and so I promised myself that if I got up, super duper early before everybody else was up, then I was gonna come and do a reading because I've been missing y'all. All right, let's get started. Anybody else been having some weird dreams, or some very prophetic dreams? I should say that. They might be weird too, but definitely prophetic. The other night I had a dream about one of my relatives, and I had the dream after they had reached out to me about us getting together, which I thought was super duper telling. And the dream didn't outright, have this person in the dream, but based on what was going on and conversation that was had, I knew it was about her. And so, yeah, when I see her, when we get together, I'm going to tell her about the dream. And of course, I'll pull some cards because I wanted a little bit deeper understanding after I did some praying about it. And it was just a lot happening. So if you've been getting any, I say that to say, if you've been getting any signs or synchronicities, things that have been coming to you, I hope you all are paying attention to your dreams, having a dream journal so that you can jot down whatever you remember. You may not remember the whole thing. Usually we don't. But just writing down what you do remember, because what you do remember are the things that are key to things that may be about to occur, or things that have already taken place, things that prayers that you've needed answers on, or questions that you've put out into the universe, or you sat at your altar and you've posed these questions to your ancestors or your angels or your spirit guides or whoever you believe and trust in, but you've been waiting on some answers, and maybe they've been coming to you in your dreams. And so even if the dreams are weird, are strange, you don't really understand everything that's been going on, write down your dreams so that later on you can go back. Journaling, if that's your thing, just getting it out of your head so you don't overthink if you are an overthinker, such as myself. And also being able to go back and see where it may tie into things that are occurring for you right now, or later on. You might be seeing what's about to happen. It may be warnings, or blessings that are about to come in. So just pay more attention to the synchronicities, communication. That's still communication, right? All right, I have no idea what's going to happen. So let's see. My high vibes heal the world. So someone may be a healer. Keeping your vibration high, keeping yourself open when it comes to your discernment is very important. Maybe someone might need to fast or, eat more high vibrational foods. I was going to say foods, but, eating more fruit, eating more vegetables, especially since we are approaching the summertime. Sage, be devoted and committed. Yeah, so and in this picture, he's writing on this leaf. Okay, so definitely, journaling, writing down your thoughts, your feelings, writing down your dreams. That's very important. Someone may be the guardian to something, or like the record keeper of your family, something like that. I definitely feel like someone needs to either start journaling, or if you already do that, that's something you need to commit to fully. Someone is a very good record keeper. Okay? And so maybe you have a background in like bookkeeping, or you were an administrative assistant or something like that, but you're just really good with like notes, shorthand, things like that. And that's going to help you with this journaling, whether it's an everyday journal or a dream journal, or, a journal for things you want to manifest, whatever it is. Being devoted and committed to that is going to be a little bit more easy for you, because you may have a background where record keeping, was a part of your job or a part of your life in some kind of way. Maybe you were, a record keeper for your church or something like that. You took notes at meetings, something. But, make sure that you commit to this. Make sure that you carve out time to be able to do this for yourself, because that's going to be very important when it comes to your vibration, helping you to keep your frequency high, because you're getting any kind of heaviness or things that may weigh you down. You're getting that off of you through this writing that you'll be doing. Maybe someone needs to be doing this outside. Maybe that'll help you to be a little bit more free flowing, and make it easier to get out your thoughts. Relationships are assignments. That's come out for us, I think, before, in one of the videos I did recently. And so I'll say it again. Your relationships sometimes are a mirror, to you. And it could be about who you are becoming and who you used to be. Maybe you are sent to help someone to come out of this south node energy and to get into the north node energy. Maybe you were sent to help someone transform, moth. So they do represent, death and rebirth. And so, somebody may be a Scorpio also. But just remembering that relationships that come into your journey, into your experience, it's an assignment of some kind. There is a lesson, either for you, the person, or both of you, or the people. Could be to help you rise into your north node, somewhere where you might need to do some transformation, or to change in some kind of way. Side note, one time when I lived in Orlando, my very first apartment, I had been over at a girlfriend's house, and I was coming home. It was like in the middle of the night, right? And when I got home, there was this giant moth. And I mean, it was giant. And I'm not kidding. Like the size of my coffee mug, right? It was giant and it was green and in the middle of the night, and it was just on my door. When I tell you I turned around and got in the car and went back to her house and spent the night over there, because no, you can have the whole apartment. I'm not playing with that. That was some kind of like alien bug. I don't know. I'm from Florida and I live in Florida. And, the bugs here are different. Very, very different. But I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. You are safe here. So, also remembering that, again, I'm getting the energy like somebody, their stability in whatever kind of way, like your mental stability, your emotional stability, your spiritual stability, your physical stability. Someone is maybe concerned about their safety. God is carrying you. You don't have to have fear of whatever this is. And I'll also say that if you are afraid of journaling because you're afraid of who is going to read it, my suggestion to you is to journal and then burn it. Burn the paper. After you've gotten all your thoughts out, burn it. But the release is what you are going for. The release of the emotions, of the conflict that it may be causing you to have within. But that is so you don't feel like your stability is in jeopardy. Whatever stability, your emotional, mental, physical, spiritual, financial, just feeling like you have safety. I am surrounded by angels. So, someone may be concerned about their physical safety. Maybe someone's involved in an abusive relationship. It could be emotional abuse, mental abuse, verbal abuse, physical abuse. You have divine protection. You may have been going back to dreams. There may be signs to you showing you how to get out. Okay? Showing you how to leave the situation safely. Because humans lately are showing us that they really are nuts. And so I understand that sometimes you do have to be strategic when you are leaving an abusive situation. And so, this is very triggering. Just knowing that you have to do what you have to do in order to save yourself, okay? But I feel like this message is coming through, letting someone know that if you are in an abusive relationship or situation, that was to teach you self-love. And now it's time to go. You know it's time to go. You know that this person or these people are a detriment to your health in every way, shape, and form. And so now it's time to get in the planning of how you are going to get out. But you are being divinely protected. Somebody has been doing a lot of praying, and that's why you feel like you may not be safe. There is safety in God. There is safety in the divine. There is safety mm, in your spirituality, okay? And if you've not been in an abusive relationship, then I'm not talking to you. But whoever this is right now coming through, it's very important that you know that you are safe. If you've already managed to get away from the situation and removed this person from your life, however you needed to remove them, you are safe. Okay? Magic Guardian on the bottom, unlock the magic within. So, you may also be a person that you've had to be in survival mode for a long time for whatever reason, and it might stem from your childhood. And you've had to teach yourself how to love yourself, how to have confidence, how to have peace, right? Without feeling like you're always having to be on guard. You have the ability to do whatever it is that you desire to do. You are magical. And you also have a lot of angelic protection around you. It is okay to free yourself from your past and to operate in your present. Whew. Let's see. On the bottom we have awakening. So somebody may be waking up. Then we have Mami Wata, naked. Somebody may resonate with water goddesses. If you've been in a situation where you feel like you're being mishandled in any kind of way, that may be what you are awakening to. Maybe all the signs and synchronicities that are coming to you are giving you some realizations about this person or these relationships that you have that are helping you to be able to shed those people and to move on, knowing that you've learned the lesson and that you don't need them. You have worthiness coming out. So yeah, building your self-worth, building your self-confidence. This is number 14, which is also breaking down to a 5. 5 is the number of change. So someone's been going through some sort of transformation. Someone may be about to give birth, either literally or like spiritually you're giving birth, and Mami Wata naked came out. So being vulnerable with God, being vulnerable with yourself, allowing yourself to feel safe in a space of being who you really are, knowing your worth, knowing that you are worthy. Someone actually might be waking up to their self-worth. You might have come to the conclusion that it's time for you to start pouring into yourself and stop pouring into things that have no future. things that no longer serve you, things that you need to leave behind, things that you need to grow out of and grow from. This naked is, being vulnerable. Again, like water goddess energy. So, outside may be very important for someone. Going near the ocean, lake, river, whatever body of water you can get closest to, even if it's a pool. Just being around some water is going to be very beneficial for someone. Drinking more water. Making sure that you are staying hydrated so that you can stay close and clear to the divine when they speak to you. I feel like, again, I'm getting this dream energy. Okay, so somebody is being shown some things in your dreams. Your confirmations are coming through your dreams, and it's time to pay attention if you have not been. And you have manifestation on the bottom, which is number 9, which is the number of a divine ending. Okay, so something has come to a close through this awakening that you've been going through. Definitely someone is beginning to see their worth, to understand that you can't pour from an empty cup, to understand that you can only pour from your overflow. And so in order to get there, it's time to be vulnerable with yourself, and it's time to be vulnerable with the divine. Going to them, speaking to them, letting them know your innermost thoughts and feelings, the deep things that you've been holding in, the things that you are afraid to tell humans. These are our concerns, and I always tell y'all, worrying is praying for what you don't want, but we're human, so worry happens sometimes. But taking those deep inner things to God and being vulnerable with God, letting God help you in reclaiming your power, in reclaiming your safety, and letting you be able to fully be yourself. And at the beginning, I said something about throat chakra. See this blue? So, this awakening might be about you reclaiming your voice, using your voice. I feel heavy, y'all. The high priestess on the bottom. Somebody is... You're rising. After the high priestess, we have the 5 of baskets. So there may be some regret. There may be some things that you've been ashamed of. But like I said, it's time for you to be vulnerable with yourself, and time for you to be vulnerable with God. We have the 10 of coins coming out. This rising, this awakening is helping someone to establish, I'm hearing, a new world order in your family. So, you might be the person that is rising so that you can break some things that have been a problem within your family. It could be your family that has you in this space of not feeling safe. Maybe you didn't feel protected, as a child, or maybe you just felt like you couldn't express yourself. But this awakening that someone is going through, it is divine, and it is going to put you in a very wealthy position. And I mean wealth in every aspect, not just money. Okay? Your self-worth also should not be tied to monetary things. That's very important for someone to know. Who you are is not equivalent to how much money you make. Okay? That is a bonus. You have the Empress on the bottom. So definitely someone is coming into a lot of wealth, but in healthy ways. You're nurturing, you're loving, you're kind, you're patient, and you literally are a top tier manifester. The Empress is very fruitful. Okay, whatever she touches turns to gold. And in this manifestation card, as I told y'all many times, it's raining gold. Okay, everything she puts her hands to succeeds. Nothing fails in her hands. You have the Ace of Knives, so that's all the truth. There is something very big happening for someone. There is a lot of success behind this growth that someone is going through. And I also feel like you are now in a place where you're armed for battle if need be. Okay? People are no longer going to be able to mishandle and misuse you, mistreat you. You know how to handle situations in a better way now. There's no more cowering. There's no more hiding. You are literally understanding your worth and your power. You're setting a new precedent for your family. There's some sort of breakthrough that someone is either having or is coming. In this rise that you have going on with this awakening. Anything else? All right, thank you. So we have the Five of Wands. There may be some people that are going to become combative, perhaps in your family, because of this change that you are going through. You know, people don't really receive change very well, especially when you're standing up for yourself. So, you know, they may try to engage you in arguments. They may try to, you know, pit you against other people in the family, you know, making you feel like you have to be in competition with them, or they may just try to get you all discombobulated in your mind and, you know, have you at war with yourself and at war with them. Don't let that happen. You've come entirely too far. And I said that somebody may be in an abusive relationship. And you may have a realization now that what you have been going through in your relationship is abusive. Maybe this person is not physically abusive. Maybe this person is mentally or verbally abusive. It's still abuse. And so in this awakening process that you've been going through and realizing your self-worth and reclaiming your power and standing up for yourself and taking your voice back and allowing yourself to be vulnerable with you and with God, being honest about the situation that you are in with this person or these people, there is a realization that you're being abused and you ain't going for it anymore. Good for you. Justice. I can't make it up. Somebody is balancing the scales. Could be the divine balancing the scales. But someone is taking their power back. You are standing up for yourself and you're not having it. Five of Coins. I feel like where you were made to feel like you weren't good enough, or where you were made to feel like what you had to offer wasn't enough, you were left to be feeling like you were left out in the cold, you're coming out of that. You're coming into a time of freedom in every way. Eight of Knives. Yeah. I feel like whoever this is that's been attempting to, either they've been attempting to or they've been successful in the past at making you feel a ways about yourself. This person, whatever they did this last time, that's the straw that broke the camel's back. There's some self-reflection going on. There's some there is some accountability and acceptance at the part that you played in this situation. This is not this if this is abuse, okay, this is not childhood abuse. This is not something that happened to you as a child. This is something that has taken place in your adult life. Okay? And I'm not at all victim blaming or victim shaming because I am a survivor of domestic violence. What I am saying is, even in my situation, I had to take accountability where God was showing me in dreams what this person was going to do to me. But I was just so hell bent on I can change them because I'm a kind person. I love this person. I'm good to this person. I treat this person well. And so they won't do that to me. Yes, the hell they will. And yes, the hell he did. Because that's the kind of person he is. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is someone has been self-reflecting and you've been seeing where you saw the red flags and you may have chose to ignore them because you may be a fixer like I used to be. And so you were hell bent on fixing this person, on showing them that they mean something to you and that they are worthy and that you can love them into being a better human being. That's not true. And so with this awakening that someone's been going through, with this rising up and being vulnerable and having a real discussion with God and yourself, being completely vulnerable, someone is taking responsibility for the part that they played. But again, you are coming out of that energy. You have the Two of Wands and the Daughter of Coins. This may be something that took you quite a while to come out of because you may be a person that it takes you a while to process things. So you may have needed to, or you have lately been going off by yourself, sitting, thinking, reflecting. But like I said, someone, if you have not left, you need to be making your plans. And it is something that you need to take your time with. It's not something you need to rush, because when you rush, things can go left. And we do not want that. We want you to get out as safely as possible. But this is something someone has been planning. And I feel like whoever this is, if you haven't already left the situation, whatever you're planning, it's a very good plan. It's going to work and you're going to be able to get out and begin to establish a life of stability once again. I feel like someone tried to rob you of that, rob you of your stability. You have the Three of Knives. Yeah. It's very important that you take your time with this planning, because if you don't, it will go left and it won't be a good ending for anyone. The truth is that this person is abusive. This person has hurt you. This person has violated you in some kind of way. and you have to get away from them. And it might be breaking your heart to come to the realization that you did play a part in whatever negativity this experience has had on you. But that's part of this naked, that's part of this vulnerability, living in your truth. You're definitely going to be sad, disappointed, hurt. You may feel broken, but you've got to get away. If this is not an abusive situation, this could just be that you discovered the Three of Baskets came out. So you've discovered this person might have been cheating on you or playing around or whatever with your heart. This person was not honoring you. They weren't honoring your relationship. But I feel like moving away from this person is going to put you in a place of celebration. There's celebration on the other side of this Three of Knives energy. Okay? You may need to get with some friends who you trust. Friends who you are confident and know that these are people that their energy will revive you and help to lift you up in what you're going through. Someone might be seeing 33. If you've already gotten away from this person, if you've made your plans, because I feel like some of you may have left already. You made up your mind to go, and so you did. And it hurt, but you still went. And you might now be getting to a place where you feel good. The Three of Wands came out, so somebody might be seeing 333. Okay, the Three of Wands came out, and so maybe you moved far away, or somebody made plans to move to another country. There's travel involved. Someone also might be waiting for the opportunity to open up for you to leave. And that's okay if that's what you're doing, because you want to leave safely. But somebody is going, or you need to go, or you already went. And maybe you did move to another country to get away from this person. And if that's what you have to do, Five of Baskets again. If that's what you have to do, you have to do. You have to make the best choice for you. You have to make the choice that you can live with. Okay? Anything else? The Son of Wands. Yeah, somebody is getting free. Somebody is getting free. And someone really might be moving to another country. There might have an opportunity open up for you to be able to travel. Maybe you'll get a job offer or something like that. That'll be a good reason for you to be leaving. And you just don't come back. Or you come back and they don't know you're back. Something like that. The Chariot. I can't make it up. Whoever is making these plans, even if you are waiting for the opportunity to be able to get away, your plan is going to work. Have no fear, okay? You are safe here and you are surrounded by angels. That's why that came out, to let you know that you are safe. The divine has your back. They're not going to allow anything to happen to you. Whatever this plan is that you made, it's going to be successful. And when the opportunity comes, and you're able to get away, you are to go and not look back. And on the bottom, you have judgment. There's a new life waiting for you. There's a new life waiting for you wherever you go. And it's going to work for you. And this person, karma will get them. So you don't have to be concerned. Whew. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, if this resonated for you in any way, shape, form, or fashion, I understand. But also, please thumbs up the video. Please leave me some comments. Let me know. I pray whoever this is that everything work out for you. I'm very proud of you for getting away, because I know what that's like. I was in hiding for quite a while so that I would not be found. And I looked over my shoulder for quite a while because I still lived in the same city with the person. So I get it. But figure out what will work best for you, what will help you to stay safe, what will help you to feel comfortable. And definitely, I suggest, if you've been having dreams, no matter how strange they might be, write them down. Journal what's going on in your mind, in your heart, in your spirit, so that you don't carry it. Because I feel so heavy. Somebody's carrying something so heavy. And if you've already gotten away, it's time to tell your story. And if you're not comfortable telling your story to other people yet, it's time for you to get it out in some kind of way. Go to therapy, journal, and burn it. But get it off of you. You need to get this out of your spirit. There is something beautiful waiting for you on the other side of this freedom that you are going to give yourself because you deserve it. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of the day. And I'll see y'all again soon. Bye.